Hi there Gemini, welcome to your abundance update for February, or for around the 4 weeks after you view this video. And in this reading, Gemini, we look at all things work, money, investment, finance and career. And if all the cups come out, it's generally finding fulfillment in one of those areas. So just to let you know, Gemini, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram and on TikTok. All the links are underneath the video, including the link to my website should you want to arrange a personal reading. So let's get started with the oracles. First one out, do the work. It's not enough to dream or pray, Gemini. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. Absolutely true. You know, it's one thing to do the manifestations and try and call something in, but if we're not actually taking the action that we need to kind of position ourselves in that direction, then generally it won't come through. Successful funding. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships and other investments are available to help you. So there could be an increase in monetary resources coming in, maybe for a project or something that you were trying to get off the ground. Well, there we go. It's pretty much turning over in my hand. So I've got the moon. This is Pisces from the major arcana. Really beautiful energy, and it can be about hidden blessings, this card. It can be about information or truths revealed as well from within your own subconscious, or you know, through others. So we'll see which way this one goes. Obviously it also indicates Pisces season, which we're about to move into in March. So there could be a key milestone or something happening for you in March as being that pivotal month. So we'll see what comes up. Could be a hidden blessing, could be a truth revealed, could be an idea or inspiration coming through from your subconscious. So do pay attention to you know, your dreams, any sort of visuals that pop in, because there could be information in that for you. Okay Gemini, let's get out the tarot story. Beginning here with the energy of the recent past leading up till now. What do we have for you? Pisces. Oh, now I'm on this track of wanting to call you Pisces after that, but no, this reading is for Gemini, please. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, let's get the card out. Oh, Nine of Swords. So there's been some stress here about something. We'll get the clarifiers. That's a lot of mental energy, that Nine of Swords. We need to move into heart. That's the King of Cups. That's the block here. Advice from Spirit or Tarot. Five of Swords. Outcome, we have number 9, Virgo, the Hermit in the major arcana. Let's grab a couple for money specifically. Four of Cups. And the Tower. You actually would have seen that was just under the Four of Cups, but I decided not to take it, and here it is again. So some of you might have had you know, stress over a Tower moment in your finances. I'm very sorry if that is true, but that Moon card says that, hey, look, maybe there's new hidden blessings on the horizon for you. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, I really feel that there is a sense of the tables turning for you. Clarifying King of Cups, I've got the Queen of Swords, Libra. And it's a real card of justice as well. Eight of Wands. Clarifying the Hermit. Page of Pentacles. Okay, I'm going to get one more for the outcome. Five of Cups. Yeah, there's definitely healing and recovery here, guys. Ace Ace of Pentacles, but there is money coming in. Six of Swords. Okay, so in the recent past leading up till now, I've got the Nine of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. There's been stress, worry, anxiety, and I do think it is around money with the Tower over there in the money sector. So some of you may have lost a job in the recent past. Some of you may have had an investment or your super fund or something like that be really significantly impacted. Obviously, there's lots of us that have had those circumstances across the last year. It could have taken you from a position where things were looking pretty good to a very much a reverse of that. You know, in the Rider version of this card, we see two beggars and an emperor, and the emperor is giving breadcrumbs to the beggars. So it could have been like, you know, you kind of went from emperor to feeling like, you know, you were really only getting the leftovers, and that your circumstances significantly changed, but now you are on the recovery again, the rebalancing, and those tables are turning again. There are hidden blessings here coming in for you. We've got the Ace of Pentacles in the reading. So, you know, you might not be able to feel it now, but it's saying that successful funding are coming through for you. It's going to be important that you do the work and actually start putting the wheels in motion to support this change coming through. So in the blocks, obstacles and challenges, King of Cups, Queen of Swords and Six of Swords. So there is a sense of needing to move on from something here. So some of you might actually be, you know, needing to even relocate, or it could be a metaphor for moving on from the hurt of this as well. The Queen of Swords is really about taking a step back, being really, really objective, and kind of saying, okay, well, this has happened, but I can't change it. You know, what has happened has happened, and now what I need to do is, you know, begin taking those strategic moves forward in order to recover from this, right? And, you know, this is leading you somewhere to some kind of blessing. It is some kind of lesson in this where you're going to look back in time from an even better position going, okay, I can see why it all had to unfold like that, because it was leading me somewhere else. The King of Cups here, you know, is the Scorpio energy that really asks you to remain in your heart center, not in the over-analyzing, the overthinking, the mind energy or the ego energy. It's time to come back to your emotional center so that when things get, you know, stressful or chaotic, you can really deal from it from that place. So that's another message that is coming through. And the Six of Swords is about that rite of passage, that you are making a transition from the time of stress into a time of harmony and a greater sense of peace. And there is a real sense of justice or victory here with the Queen of Swords as well. It says that slowly but surely, you know, things are transforming, the tables are turning. Maybe at the moment you can't quite see it, but very soon things will begin to become apparent. So in the advice from Spirit or Tarot, I've got the Five of Swords, Eight of Wands and the Ace of Crystals. So this can be divine intervention here. Eight of Wands and the Ace of Crystals can be a monetary offer, a new job offer, new home, new investment, something like that, that literally comes out of the blue. Or you might receive a message through the airwaves, they say with this card here, so by text message, social media, email, something like that, that turns the tables for you, or that has an offer in it that is going to end this feeling of fighting a losing battle. That's for the energy that I feel like you've been in, and this is coming in to trump that. I think in the past you felt so conflicted, never going to recover from this, things are never going to change, I just don't know what to do, and then all of a sudden, here comes the change, here comes the 180, here comes the shift. So the Eight of Wands can be, for me, that total change out of the blue. You know, it's like the heaven-sent kind of gift that changes everything. So there we go, guys. The Ace of Pentacles usually comes in for somebody who's really gone through the journey of hardship, right? And it's their time to receive. It's their time to gain this universal reward here. So it's beautiful energy, and I really feel it is the funding, the money, the contract, whatever it is that you have been needing to kind of get yourself out of this, or to recover from this Tower moment financially. This is what it is, and it's saying, well, when it comes through, make sure you take it, because you know this is the gift you've been waiting for. And you know, there could even be a new job offer or something like that that's going to require you to actually relocate or move towards it in some way, and of course you need to be willing to do that. That's what the cards are saying. So it says it's leading in a positive direction, is a hidden blessing here for you, and you could be making the move towards it in Pisces season in March. So in the outcome, I've got the Hermit, Page of Pentacles, and Five of Cups. So we can't look back at the losses, right? Don't look back at what's been lost. We have to look forward to that new opportunity, because if we stay in the energy of the past, that's when depression can set in, or negativity, or an energy of lack that has us attracting from that place. This card here says that there are new opportunities that are not only going to deliver financially, but are going to give you fulfillment as well, coming through very soon. Make sure that you're making good decisions and doing the work in this present moment to change your future, but not dwelling on the past, right? That's what we want to do. Stay in the present, but make good decisions for the future without dwelling on the past. The Hermit here for me is a real sense of recovery. It can be about turning inwards and really seeking our own counsel, seeking to understand what has unfolded. But what I'm loving is that there is a far cry between this 9 and this 9 here. This is, okay, I've learnt the lesson, I've gained wisdom from this, and I'm being guided forward to a new place because of what has gone down. There could be a moment where you sort of can only really see the next step to shuffle into here, Gemini. But the more you heal, the more you move towards this new opportunity, that's when the path forward will be illuminated for you. There's a sense of kind of coming out of the cocoon, coming out of a darker time, or a sense of rebirth here as well with the Hermit. And even spiritual awakening, you know, when we go through Tower moments, that's sometimes very fertile conditions for ascension also. So the Page of Pentacles for me is, you know, that opportunity of the Ace kind of going to the next step, you know, starting to grow, starting to engage with the right people. Could be somebody else that you attract in that can help in some way with really taking that to the next level. So this is often a messenger of opportunity. Could be the opportunity that, you know, that brings in the Ace of Pentacles here. And I really feel that that is, you know, the new direction here, but it's going to start off small, and that's why we need to be able to recognize it when it comes in, Gemini, because it's not just a fully realized a new start for you to move into. It's often the seed of that. So for example, you might have a conversation with somebody who tips you off about, oh, so and so are looking for new employees. So it's not like, okay, there's a job here, it's being advertised, you're perfect, you know, you ring up and you get it the next day. It's kind of like the seed, and then you need to do the work and take the action steps to actually take it, to actually move into it. So that's why we need to be tuned in and alert, because those opportunities, as the Five of Cups showed us, are right behind you. But if we stay in the energy of lack and the stress and anxiety of the Nine of Swords, then we won't recognize them when they're knocking on our door. So over here in money, yeah, I think there has been a Tower moment. We've talked about that. There could have been a loss of a job or money, and it could have come in quite suddenly. You know, the Four of Cups here, I really feel like you've pulled your energy back, and you are now in the recovery and the rebuild of a new foundation. That's what number 4 is. You're starting to look towards new dreams, new creations, and what you can do to rebuild after this. And that could be why you are seeking successful funding as well, because you could be trying to get a new business or venture off the ground. And then this could be, you know, the funding or the person that you needed to attract to make that happen coming in. Okay, Gemini, well, let's close out with Couple of Sacred Power reading cards. Okay, these ones jumped, so I'm going to take those. I've got lightning. Yeah, I mean, it's the lightning that strikes the tower, isn't it? The lightning that strikes the tower. But what we need to keep in mind is it's actually coming down from source. It's coming down from the divine, because the meaning behind the tower and the moon is that there is some kind of silver lining in this for you. There is some kind of hidden blessing, but you can't see it right now, Gemini. At the moment, you're kind of in the stress and the recovery and in the rubble. But it's saying here that you are going to rise like that phoenix. And I really feel that there is some kind of awakening in this for you as well. So don't fear the lightning, because it's coming from source. And freedom, because you could have actually been freed from something that just wasn't in alignment for you, or something that was going to intensify in some way in the future. So this has actually freed you up so that you can move in a new direction, which is going to be more fulfilling for you, is what I'm really feeling. I was looking at that Four of Cups over there in the money sector, and it could have been that, you know, you actually had lost your passion, your zest, or your fulfillment for this job, for this opportunity. So the universe has brought in the tower. Yeah, it's had a real direct impact on you, but it's happening to realign you, because there's going to be a real sense of a move towards liberation and freedom when you get to the new opportunity here. And you'll be able to look back and connect those dots like the Queen of Swords and make sense of it all, but it won't be for a little while yet, Gemini. Okay, Gemini, well, I'm going to leave it there, and I do hope you enjoyed this reading. Please do keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective, may or may not be for you this time around. If you're called to share, drop me a comment, guys. I do read them all and try to connect with you all over there as well. Helps me get to know you guys, connect with your energy, and see what's happening out there in the collective. It's been a pleasure, Gemini. I'll see you back here for another one really soon. Bye for now.